Hey, this is Math 7, Unit 6, Lesson 10, different options for solving one equation. Alright, so the first here again are part of your cool down, ones that are going to review the lesson a little bit. And so again, you can see how you might want to solve this one. You might choose to distribute that 4.444444 or divide both sides by it. You choose what you want to do first. Over here again, you could divide both by 5 or distribute first, see what makes the most sense, and take a shot at it and see how you do. I'm going to move over to the next problems because again the first ones you do on your own. Alright, Claire and Elena are solving the equation 6 times the quantity x plus 7 equals 96. Claire started by dividing each side by 6. Elena used the distributive property first. Show what their methods would look like. Alright, so Claire divided both sides by 6. So she said, let's divide this by 6 and this by 6 to remove that. So she was left with x plus 7 over here. And 6 goes into 96 16 times. Then she would have subtracted 7, leaving her x on this side equals 16 minus 7 is 9. No problem with that. That works out okay. Her biggest thing was doing 96 divided by 6 just to show that that worked. And that was her biggest computation. For Elena, she distributed first. So she would have done 6x. And 6 times 7 is 42 equals 96. So she did a large multiplication, 6 times 7, but it's a math fact you would know. And then she had to do subtraction. So 4 and 5 equals 6x, and she would divide it by 6, and x equals 9. You get the same solution, but different ways of doing it. In this one, we had a division type of problem with 6 divided by 96. Here we did 6 divided by 54. It's a little bit smaller number to work with than one you might know based upon a math fact. Both work, both are fine, just different ways of doing it. Alright, number 5, 6, and 7 are all very similar here. I'm going to take a look at number 6 with you guys. Okay, I could distribute or divide first, right? It doesn't make a difference. I'm going to choose just for now to distribute because I don't know if 9 goes into 198. I have no idea. Maybe it does, not sure. So let's distribute. Negative 9 times x is negative 9x. Negative 9 times negative 5 is a positive 45 equals 198. I will subtract both sides by 45. So I have negative 9x equals, in this case here, 3, 5, and 1. Does 9 go in there? I don't know. We're going to find out in a second. Let's divide both sides by 9. And we find out negative 9 goes into 153. 9 goes in 15 one time. 15 minus 9 is 6. Bring down to 3. 9 goes into 63 7 times. So we have x equals negative 17. Why is it negative? It's a positive divided by negative. So yep, it works out just fine. Alright, number 18. 115 students attended the first dance. At the second dance, 138 students were in attendance. What was the percentage increase in attendance? Okay, so percent increase means we want to look at how many went up and compare that number to what percent of that number as out of 115. Meaning this, we knew that in the second dance there were 138, which was how many more? That was going to be 23 more than the first time. So what we're wanting to find out is 23 is what percent of 115. That's going to be the increase because we had 23 more kids. So 23 is what percentage of 115. Okay, so as an equation that would be 23 is x percent of 115. So to solve for x, I divide both sides by 115. And 23 divided by 115 is actually 0.20. Now we want to turn it into percentage, so I move the decimal over 2 spaces, and we would say it's a 20% increase. And that's how you solve that one. Alright, number 9, we've done lots of these recently, so here's a diagram and equation. Find the solution of the equation, explain your thinking. So I'm going to let you go ahead and solve that one on your own. Let's take a look here at some coordinates, make sure we're on the same page from Unit 5. It says A is at -2, 5. So we're going to find -2. This is the x value, remember? This is the y value. So we're going to go 1, 2. And it says to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is where A is at. B, here's my x, here's my y. X is at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to go down 2, -2. 1, 2. So there's B. And C, it's over 2, -2, and down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's C. So that's where our values are going to be in the coordinate plane. Hope that helps you out. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.